welcome to Body Mighty. Today we had the pleasure of speaking to Spencer X-Team of Ukwazi Mining. Hello, Spencer.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm well and so.
Good, thank you.
So, Spencer, can you tell us about some of the major mining risks for 2026?
I think generally we're going to see risks around operational efficiency and effectiveness. Mining is getting deeper, more complex. Processing is getting more complex. And we're likely to see increases in costs, which means that labor productivity has to be better. It does also mean that, for example, ore bodies which are deeper will require transitioning to underground, which makes operations more technically difficult. I think also we will see a lot more mergers and acquisition. And I think that's really an issue about security of supply and access to specific commodities like copper, for example, but also competition for specific minerals. And that competition is really driven by a lack of exploration and new discoveries and new mines. The lack of new ore bodies, the lack of new mines, the lack of exploration funding has been an issue in the industry for some time. Lastly, I think issues around technology, ESG, and climate change remain key issues, as does access to capital.
So, what are some of the key debating points related to critical minerals?
So I think there's a lot of hype around critical minerals. The reality is that governments determine what are critical minerals, and those minerals then appear on a list. But the reality is they remain commodities, metals or minerals. They have to be mined, they have to be discovered, they have to be processed. And it's really about the geopolitical significance of those particular metals or minerals. They also have the debates changed to some extent because they're now required for very specific applications in defense, in EVs, in transitions, energy transitions, and so forth.
That is interesting. When it comes to technology, how is AI set to affect or is affecting mining?
So I think, AI is a relatively new technology. The impacts are not entirely clear as yet. I think that as we progress along this journey, issues around AI will become clearer. I think for now, most industry experts would say that AI is most likely to impact exploration, but it also is going to affect issues around digitization, automation, and particularly for those items which are routine or standardized, which can be automated relatively quickly and easily. So, as we progress on this AI journey, I think the applications will become more and more apparent and the impact will become more and more deeper on the industry.
Thank you so much, Spencer, on that such great insights. We appreciate it.
Thanks very much.